Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Blows by the D. Pulls up from mid-range. But knocks it down. Create space with the crossover. Fading from mid-range. Shot is good. It's a brand new ball game from now. A failed drive attempt. An open mid-range. Secures the two-pointer. The floor is looking slippery out there. Launches on top of defense. That's a bad shot. With the rack attack, the game is tied. Cannot shake off the defender. Some tight defense here. Open look. Hits it. Uncontested three-pointer. Defenders are going to have a hard time now. Another lead change in this heated game. A clever fake. Pump fakes, fakes it, didn't shoot, gets a good look. Off the mark on that one. Time is running out. Wide open for a three. No good from the three-point line. Fakes the shot. A good look for three. Not much time left now. That's just way too easy. A big basket. They got the lead. What an incredible assist. A clever fake. Butler with the steal. An open three on the way. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Pump fakes. Fakes the shot. Kind of forced that one. Nice D on that play. Fakes it, didn't shoot. A clever fake. A wide open shot. Shot clock winding down. Sinks the basket. And we're all tied up. Great defense. Fires away. The touch isn't quite there today. Wallace with an effortless dunk. A clever pass. That's some solid defense. Fakes the shot. That's a nice dish. A wide open three. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. That player gives them the lead. Some tight defense here. Driving for a layup. Lays it up and in. And they take the lead. The defender is shaking off on that one. Rises up, just casually drops it in. Another lead change in this heated game. Gets the seal. Excellent pass. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Oh my goodness, what a move. Goes for a fadeaway. They're struggling on the offensive end. Wallace throws the hammer down. Pump fakes. The defender cannot keep up with the block. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. A clever pass, an explosive finish at the rim. Cut down. 4, 3, a good look for three. What a beautiful three. And that concludes our game. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Time for the tip-off. Fakes it, didn't shoot. A wide open shot, hits it. Fires away. Drains the three-pointer. A big basket. They got the lead. Pump fakes. A failed drive attempt. Fakes the shot. Great defense. Wide open for a three. Knocks down the three. And they take the lead. Shoots with conviction. That was not a good chance. That's a nice dish. Cannot shake off the defender. A fadeaway jumper. Leonard knocks it down. Just too quick for the defense. That's some solid defense. Shot clock about to expire. Fakes it, didn't shoot. An open three on the way. Thompson shoots, and Thompson hits. Uncontested three-pointer. 3 points off the board. Wallace sets a solid screen. Oh my goodness, what a move. An open mid-range. Secures the two-pointer. A clever fake. Pump fakes, fakes it, didn't shoot. Not much time left now. Goes straight for a three-pointer. An off-balance shot, no good. Wallace scores with a dunk. That's his shot. A tough three-pointer. Hits it over defense. That's tough. Wallace running the pick and roll. Knocks down the three. Fakes the shot. The defender cannot keep Wallace with a big-time block. Time is running out. That's some solid defense. The defender is shaking off on that one. A wide open three. Thompson. That's just way too easy. A clever fake. The defender is dropped. A wide open three. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. A failed drive attempt. Every possession matters now. Wide open for a three. Some tough luck there on the three. Wallace with the heavy slam. Shot clock about to expire. Cut down. 4. Great defense to force a shot clock violation. He did not just miss that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Leonard sends it away. And that's it. The game is over. The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Bad shot selection right there. Not a smart play. Create space with the crossover. Open look. Shot is good. Great defense. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Fakes the shot. Shot clock winding down. Flawless. Just casually drops it in. We're back to even now. Setting the pick. Blows by the D. A successful contest by the defender. Whoa, great D. Pump fakes. The defender is shaking off on that one. A clever fake. Pump fakes. Time is running out. Fires away. What a beautiful three. Oh my goodness, what a move. Leonard with the great anticipation. A clever fake. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Excellent pass. Fakes the shot. What an incredible assist. Shot clock about to expire. That's too far out. It's too hard to make a shot from that distance. Flawless. An explosive finish at the rim. That's a clean block. Pump fakes, fakes the shot. A clever fake. Flawless with the big rejection. Shot clock winding down. A clever pass. Blows by the D. Quickly takes it to the rim. Makes an easy basket. Setting flawless. Blocks the shot. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Flawless. Finishes with a commanding slam. Wallace with a well-timed pick. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Wallace scores with a dunk. Create space with the crossover. Pulls up from mid-range, sinks the basket. What an incredible assist. Excellent pass. There's still time for miracles. Wallace sets a solid screen, going for the dunk with the heavy slam. A good look for three. Tatum hits it. Defense needs to be better now. The game is all tied up. Cut down. 4, 3, 2. A clever fake with an effortless dunk. One. And that's the final buzzer. And there it is, a big win for them.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Okay, now, the opening tip. Not much time left now. That's a nice dish. Elevates with a rim rattling dunk. The defender cannot keep up. The shot is contested. A missed attempt from three. No, a tough three-pointer. Better slow it down now. Time is running out. Shoots a fader. Drains the three-pointer. Goes straight for a three-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot. A fadeaway jumper. Shot clock winding down. Defense was all over. Oh my goodness, what a move. To the paint, Gasol. Pure dominance on display right there. The shot is contested. Better slow it down now. An open three on the way. Curve. 3 points off the board. with the rack attack. The defender is shaking off on that one. Shoots a fader. The shot bounces off the rim. Gasol throws the hammer down. Cannot shake off the defender. The defender cannot keep up. Launches on top of defense. An off-balance shot, no good. Rodman just casually drops it in. Pump fakes. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. That's a nice dish. Gasol with the posterizer. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Rodman throws down a ferocious slam. Rodman just takes the ball away. Fires one off. What a beautiful three. Gasol setting a screen, fading from mid-range, drains the three-pointer. Blows by the D, goes for a fadeaway. Missed an opportunity there. A fadeaway jumper. Defense was all over. Uncontested three-pointer. Curry with a circus three-point shot. Shoots with conviction. That was not a good chance. They're leading by a large margin. Wide open for a three. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Fires away. Curry hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Fakes the shot. Pump fakes. No hesitation for that shot. Some tough luck there on the three. Fading from mid-range, cut down. A missed attempt from three. No. And this one is in the books. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins. and I will be your commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Gains the first possession. Setting a pick. A clever pass. Gets a good look. Durant secures the two-pointer. Open look. Hard. Sinks the basket. It's a brand new ball game from now. Gasol running the pick and roll. A wide open three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Launches on top of defense. Shot clock about to expire. The D was too tight on that shot. Pulls up from mid-range. James Harden drains the J. Durant with a well-timed pick. Gasol sets a solid screen. Gasol setting a screen. Durant, that's just way too easy. That player gives them the lead. Create space with a step back. That's a bad shot. Excellent pass. An open three on the way. 3 points off the board. Harden finding his rhythm. Harden. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Some tight defense here. Gasol setting a pick. A failed drive attempt. Running the pick and roll. Not much time left now. Gets a good look. Knocks it down. A good look for three. The touch isn't quite there today. Uncontested three-pointer. The shot bounces off the rim. Gasol scores with a dunk. A clever fake. Create space with the crossover. Shot clock winding down. A close range shot. Jokic has all sorts of ways to finish. Force the opponent to stop. The defender is shaking off on that one. A long range three-pointer. Spectacular shooting performance. What an incredible assist. Blows by the D, shoots with conviction, with an amazing shot. Gasol with a well-timed pick. The shot is contested, an off-balance shot, no good. Every possession matters now with the heavy slam. Double step back three from the pier. Fires away, knocks down the three. A wide open shot. Durant hits it. An open mid-range. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. Watch out for the dunk. Throws the hammer down. Cut down. 4, 3, 2. A good look for 3. 1. And that concludes our game. And they come away with the W. The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Time for the tip-off. Jokic sets the screen, uncontested three-pointer, knocks down the three. Cannot shake off the defender. Open look, shot is good. That's some solid defense. Some tight defense here. An open three on the way. Jokic hits it. Defense needs to be better now. A wide open three. 3 points off the board. Jokic sets a solid screen. Oh my goodness, what a move. Going for the dunk, an explosive finish at the rim. Wide open for a three. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Fires away. Time is running out. Drains the three-pointer. The game is tied. A step back shot. Hard. What a beautiful three. Create space with the crossover. Sinks the basket. To the paint with the rack attack. A good look for three. No good from the three-point line. That's a quick release. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now, and we're all tied up. Elevates with an effortless dunk. Uncontested three-pointers. That's just way too easy. Another lead change in this heated game. Harden changes pace, steps back and shoots. Whew, missed an opportunity there. Wide open for a three. 3 points off the board. The defender cannot keep up. Excellent pass. Dream shake from Jokic. From right under the basket, Jokic buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. The defender is shaking off on that one. An open three on the way. The touch isn't quite there today. The defender cannot keep up. A wide open three. Hard. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. And they take the lead. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Shoots a fader. Knocks down the three. A big basket. They got the lead. Double step back three from the pier. A wide open three. Hard. That's just way too easy. That player gives them the lead. Wide open for a three. Drains the three-pointer. They pull one back. That's a big body set in the pick. Blows by the D. Create space with the crossover. Shot clock about to expire. A 4-shot and missed. down. 4, 3, 2. What an incredible assist. 1. And that's the final buzzer. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on. Come on.
Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. Tip-off is next. Fakes the shot. Goes for a fadeaway. That was not a good chance. An open three on the way. What a beautiful three. A clever fake. Fading from mid-range. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. We're back to even now. That's a nice dish. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Pump fakes. A wide open shot. Not much time left now. Secures the two-pointer. Shoots a fader. Shot is good. And we're all tied up. Gets a good look. The players are looking tired. Oh my goodness, what a move. A clever pass. Quick hands on that strip. Fires away. The shot bounces off the rim. Pulls up from mid-range. Head. Knocks it down. An open mid-range. Hits it. We're back to even now. Fakes the shot. The defender cannot keep up. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Blows by the D. Goes for a fadeaway. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. Uncontested three-pointer. Defenders are going to have a hard time now. A clever fake. Rodman setting a pick. A fadeaway jumper, no good from the three-point line. Fakes the shot. Create space with the crossover. Shot clock about to expire. A difficult mid-range shot. Rodman with the rack attack. Goes for a fadeaway. The defense was all over that shot. A good look for three. Some tough luck there on the three. An open three on the way. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Pump fakes. Leonard with a hard strip. Uncontested three-pointer. What a beautiful three. I'm afraid that's it. Not too much of a chance now. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Shoots a fader. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. A wide open three. In. Knocks down the three. That's a slick move. Fires away. Leonard drains the three-pointer. A clever fake. Fading from mid-range. That's just way too easy. Cut down. Board goes straight for a three-pointer. Leonard with a difficult three-point shot. Two, one, a tough three-pointer. And that concludes our game. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. And we're underway. A good look for three. 3 points off the board. Great defense. Wide open for a three. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. The game is tied. The shot is contested. A missed attempt from three. No. The defender is shaking off on that one. That's some solid defense. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Leonard with the steal. Oh my goodness, what a move. A contested shot. Whoa, great D. A tough three-pointer. Defense was all over. Fires away. Curry knocks down the three. A good look for three. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. With the great anticipation, time is running out. A tough shot. Nice D on that play. Rodman, an explosive finish at the rim. Fakes the shot. A fadeaway jumper hits it. A clever pass, goes up with strength, lays it in. Now that's too easy. Pump fakes. The defender is shaking off on that one. An open three on the way. Curry drains the three-pointer. Great defense. Uncontested three-pointer. Leonard, what a beautiful three. Cannot shake off the defender. Fakes it, didn't shoot. A wide open three. Curry, that's just way too easy. The defender cannot keep up. Wide open for a three. 3 points off the board. A clever fake. Oh my goodness, what a move. A good look for three. Curry doing what Curry does. Blows by the D. Create space with the crossover. Uncontested three-pointer. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Pump fakes. Wide open for a three. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Blows by the D. Leonard just casually drops it in. The defender cannot keep up. Leonard with a hard strip. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fires away. And that's it. The game is over. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game. The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Wins the opening tip. Shoots from way downtown. You won't be making that shot every day. Goes for a fadeaway. Leonard, shot is good. Rises up with the heavy slam. It's a brand new ball game from now. Oh my goodness, what a move. A fadeaway jumper. Malone sinks the basket. The defender is shaking off on that one. A wide open three. Some tough luck there on the three. Shot clock winding down. Russ stops and pops. Westbrook secures the two-pointer. The game is tied. Malone running the pick and roll. Pulls up from mid-range. Knocks it down. An open three on the way. Westbrook drains the three-pointer. A big basket. They got the lead. Fires away. Knocks down the three. That player gives them the lead. Westbrook with a pull-up jumper. Missed it. That's a nice dish. Fading from mid-range, Leonard sinks the basket. Shoots a fader. Leonard secures the two-pointer. Create space with the crossover. Leonard just takes the ball away. Watch out for the dunk. Olajuwon throws the hammer down. It's a brand new ball game from now. Olajuwon just denies the shot. Shoots with conviction. Better slow it down now. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Leonard, quick hands on that strip. Rises up. Olajuwon scores with a dunk. An open three on the way. 3 points off the board. And they take the lead. Wide open for a three. Westbrook hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Another lead change in this heated game. Blows by the D. Goes for a fadeaway. Malone knocks it down. And we're all tied up. Russ stops and pops. Westbrook hits it. That's a deep three. Hits it from the parking lot. And they take the lead. Wow, that was way too easy. Going for the dunk. Elijah won with an effortless dunk. Uncontested three-pointer. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. There's still time for miracles. Create space with the crossover. Launches a quick shot. The defense was all over that shot. What an incredible assist. Fakes the shot. Gets the seal. Cut down. Leonard with a hard strip. 4, 2, lays it up. 1, too soft on the shot. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Oh my goodness, what a move with an effortless dunk. The defender is shaking off on that one. Launches on top of defense. The D was too tight on that shot. That's too far out. That's to be expected. Giannis coming in strong to the paint. Giannis with a jaw-dropping dunk. Wade setting a screen. Goes straight for a three-pointer. That's a bad shot. A good look for 3. The shot bounces off the rim. A wide open 3. Wade. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. A failed drive attempt. An explosive finish at the rim. Gets a good look. Wade, shot is good. Wade with a big time block. Elevates. Wade with the rack attack. Some tight defense here. Shoots with conviction. Better slow it down now. Fires away. Durant. That's just way too easy. Goes up for the layup. Wade nails the two-pointer. The defender cannot keep up. Giannis with the heavy slam. Shoots from way downtown. You won't be making that shot every day. Not much time left now. Here comes the supermodel. An open three on the way. Durant. What a beautiful three. A long-range three-pointer is too hard to make a shot from that distance. Create space with the crossover. Shot clock winding down. A fadeaway jumper. That's just way too easy. A failed drive attempt. Scores with a dunk. Blows by the D. A tough three-pointer. A missed attempt from three. No. Fading from mid-range. Time is running out. Not a smart play. Wait! That's a clean block. The defender cannot keep up. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. That's a deep three. And that's the final buzzer. And they come away with the W.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Tip-off is next. And we're underway. Uncontested three-pointer. Wade knocks down the three. A wide open shot. Durant secures the two-pointer. Davis with the big rejection. A wide open three. Durant. What a beautiful three. A big basket. They got the lead. Shoots a fader. Knocks it down. We're back to even now. Oh my goodness, what a move. The defender is shaking off on that one. Wide open for a three. No good from the three-point line. An open mid-range. Wade sinks the basket. That's a quick release. Nowinski, 3 points off the board. Another lead change in this heated game. Going for the dunk. Wade with the posterizer. That player gives them the lead. Just takes the ball away. No hesitation for that shot. The touch isn't quite there today. Open look. Shot is good. The defender cannot keep up. Goes straight for a three-pointer. An off-balance shot, no good. Malone sends it away. Not much time left now. A good look for three. Whew, missed an opportunity there. Create space with the crossover. Wade throws the hammer down. Launches on top of defense. Defense was all over. Leonard with the steal. Fires away. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. A wide open three. No good from the three-point line. A good look for three. Whew, missed an opportunity there. A large deficit to overcome with precious little time remaining. Wade, defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Cannot shake off the defender. An open mid-range. Durant hits it. Some tight defense here. A wide open shot. A two-pointer. Won't go. A clever fake. Cut down. 4, 3. The shot is contested. 2. That was not a good chance. And there it is. A big win for them. The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. Gains the first possession. Blows by the D, wide open for a three. The touch isn't quite there today. Shot clock about to expire. And it's a shot clock violation. Goes for a fadeaway. Fires one off. Secures the two-pointer. Excellent pass. The defender is shaking off on that one. Hits it. And we're all tied up. That shot was contested. A forced shot and missed. Pump fakes. Uncontested three-pointer. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Fakes the shot. A clever fake. A clever pass. A fadeaway jumper. Malone knocks it down. That's some solid defense. Fading from mid-range. Sinks the basket. That's a nice dish. Shoots a fader. Malone. Shot is good. Shoots with conviction. The D was too tight on that shot. Rodman just casually drops it in. An open three on the way. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Excellent pass. Uncontested three-pointer. Some tough luck there on the three. Rodman with the rack attack. Rises up. Malone with the heavy slam. Oh my goodness, what a move. A tough three-pointer. That's a bad shot. A fadeaway jumper. Drains the three-pointer. Pump fakes. That's too far out. That's to be expected. Fakes the shot. Not much time left now. Kinda forced that one. A forced shot and missed. Wide open for a three. The shot bounces off the rim. I'm afraid time is not their friend right now. And that concludes our game. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Tip-off is next. That shot was contested. The defense was all over that shot. To the paint, Malone. An explosive finish at the rim. Hangs and finishes. Whoa, bit of bad luck on that attempt. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Create space with the crossover. Shot clock winding down, just casually drops it in. The game is tied. With a well-timed pick. Launches on top of defense. What an incredible assist. Excellent pass. A difficult mid-range shot. Not a smart play. Open look. Hits it. Blows by the D. Fakes the shot. Pulls up from mid-range. Murray is always reliable from mid-range. We're back to even now. He's so crafty with the ball. A wide open three. Drains the three-pointer. That's a nice dish. Shot clock about to expire. Murray knocks down the three. It's a brand new ball game from now. On that strip. What an incredible assist. Oh my goodness, what a move. A good look for three. Leave Jokic open and you'll pay the price. Finishes with a commanding slam. Gets a good look. Jokic sinks the basket. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Time is running out. Jokic blocks the shot. They just couldn't get a shot off in time. The defender cannot keep up. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Attacking the basket. Jokic lays it in. Now that's too easy. The shot is contested. Makes a tough three. Every possession matters now. Open look. Basket goes in for Murray. Great defense. Setting the pick. Fading from mid-range. Malone. Shot is good. Dream shake from Jokic. Jokic with the assist. An open three on the way. Murray hits it. Defense needs to be better now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cut down. Watch out for the dunk. Malone with an effortless dunk. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's the final buzzer. And there it is, a big win for them. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Wins the opening tip. A clever pass. A clever fake. A wide open shot. Shot clock about to expire. Secures the two-pointer. Davis sets a solid screen. That's a nice dish. In open mid-range. Knocks it down. And we're all tied up. What an incredible assist. Pump fakes. Fires away. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Fakes it, didn't shoot. The defender is shaking off on that one. Shot clock winding down. Goes for a fadeaway. Nice D on that play. Shoots a fader. Hits it. Create space with the crossover. To the paint, Giannis throws the hammer down. We're back to even now. With a well-timed pick. A tough shot. Whoa, great D. Launches a quick shot. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Goes for a fadeaway. Some tough luck there on the three. No hesitation for that shot. What a beautiful three. Some tight defense here. Excellent pass. Just denies the shot. A clever fake. A clever pass. Not much time left now. Fading from mid-range. 3 points off the board. Here comes the supermodel. Giannis on the drive. Giannis with a rim-rattling dunk. Shoots a fader. The shot bounces off the rim. Pulls up from mid-range. Secures the two-pointer. Giannis coming in strong to the paint. Giannis gets the seal. A fadeaway jumper. That's just way too easy. Oh my goodness, what a move. A good look for three. Knocks down the three. They're leading by a large margin. Pump fakes. Time is running out. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Sinks it over a heavy contest. Blows by the D. Giannis on the drive. Giannis scores with a dunk. Shoots from way downtown. You won't be making that shot every day. The defender is shaking off on that one. Cut down. 4 with the great anticipation. 2, 1. And that concludes our game. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. Time for the tip-off. And we're underway. Running the pick and roll. A wide open three. Curry hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Cannot shake off the defender. The defender cannot keep up. Create space with the crossover. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. That's a nice dish. An open three on the way. Murray. 3 points off the board. The game is tied. Goes for a fadeaway. Better slow it down now. Fakes the shot. Shot clock about to expire. Gets a good look. Curry knocks it down. Setting a screen. Lays it up. Makes an easy basket. It's a brand new ball game from now. The defender cannot keep up. A clever fake. Great defense. That's some solid defense. Fakes the shot. Blows by the D. Shot clock winding down. Uncontested three-pointer. Curry will hit that shot 24/7. Pulls up from mid-range. Sinks the basket. Excellent pass. Shoots a fader. Drains the three-pointer. Launches on top of defense. A missed attempt from three. No. Setting a pick. The ball is stopped. Time is running out. Davis just casually drops it in. The defender is shaking off on that one. Shoots from right under the rim. Lays it up and in. Oh my goodness, what a move. Open look. Shot is good. A close range shot, buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. An open mid-range, secures the two-pointer. A failed drive attempt. Pump fakes. Oh my goodness, what a move. With the block. Going for the dunk. An explosive finish at the rim. Davis sets a solid screen. Create space with the crossover. What an incredible assist. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Not much time left now. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Wide open for a three. Murray. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Rodman setting a screen. That's just way too easy. The defender cannot keep up. Shoots with conviction. That's a bad shot. Davis scores with a dunk. The defender is shaking off on that one. Uncontested three-pointer. No good from the three-point line. Rodman throws the hammer down. And that's the final buzzer. And they've come away with the W. Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Gains the first possession. Blows by the D, wide open for a three. Gosh, what a beautiful three. The shot is contested. Defense was all over. Shot clock about to expire. Fading from mid-range. Shot is good. Quickly takes it to the rim. Doncic is making it look easy inside. The defender is shaking off on that one. A fadeaway jumper. Leonard hits it. Cannot shake off the defender. Fakes the shot. Leonard, quick hands on that strip. That's a slick move. Fires one off. That's just way too easy. And they take the lead. The defender cannot keep up. Fakes it, didn't shoot. A wide open three. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. An open three on the way. Doncic knocks down the three. Another lead change in this heated game. Tight defense right there. Elevates Elijah with a jaw-dropping dunk. That player gives them the lead. Oh my goodness, what a move. Create space with the crossover. A good look for three. Doncic. What a beautiful three. A big basket. They got the lead. Tight defense right there. That's a deep three. From way outside. I can't believe it. A big basket. They got the lead. Blows by the D. Goes for a fadeaway. The touch isn't quite there today. A clever pass. Goes straight for a three-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot. A large one. That's a clean block. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Shoots a fader. Whoa, great D. A clever fake. Create space with the crossover. Time is running out. Excellent pass with the big rejection. And it's a shot clock violation. Oh my goodness, what a move. With the block. Here comes the supermodel. Fires away. 3 points off the board. Uncontested three-pointers. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. He's so crafty with the ball. A clever pass. That's a nice dish. Cut down. 4, 3, 2. Launches a quick shot. 1. And this one is in the books. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. We'll start with a jump ball. The defender is shaking off on that one. The defender cannot keep up. The shot is contested. An off-balance shot, no good. Blows by the D. Not much time left now. A good look for three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Great defense. Rises up. Oh, what a shocking miss. Oh my goodness, what a move. Fires away. Doncic drains the three-pointer. Pump fakes. Fading from mid-range. That was not a good chance. Shot clock winding down. A fadeaway jumper. The D was too tight on that shot. Not much time left now. An open three on the way. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. A wide open shot. Knocks it down. That's a big body setting the pick. That's some solid. Oh, Giannis with those long arms. A wide open three. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. That player gives them the lead. Attacking the basket. Doncic nails the two-pointer. And we're all tied up. Wide open for a three. The shot bounces off the rim. The defender cannot keep up. Wide open for a three. Some Luka magic on display right there. Giannis on the drive. Giannis with the right attack. The defender is shaking off on that one. Gets a good look. Doncic sinks the basket. Fading from mid-range. Knocks down the three. The game is tied. What an incredible assist. A wide open three. The touch isn't quite there today. A clever fake. Create space with the crossover. Time is running out. Pulls up from mid-range. Doncic secures the two-pointer. An open three on the way. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. And they take the lead. A failed drive attempt. Jokic sets the screen, fires away. There's still time for miracles. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. Uncontested three-pointer, no good from the three-point line. Giannis coming in strong to the paint. Blows by the D. Jokic with a well-timed pick. The defender is shaking off on that one. Such a smart pass from Doncic. Cut down. Leonard drains the three-pointer. It's all square now. What a game. 4, 3, 2. Create space with the crossover. Giannis with an effortless dunk. One. And that's the final buzzer. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Wins the opening tip. Pump fakes. A good look for three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Fakes it, then shoot. Nurkic with the heavy slam. The defender cannot keep up. Shoots a fader, sinks the basket. We're back to even now. Some tight defense here. Step back and pops. Brunson. That's just way too easy. A step back shot. Hard. 3 points off the board. It's a brand new ball game from now. Some tight defense here. Blows by the D. Create space with a step back. Shot is good. A failed drive attempt. Goes for a fadeaway. Better slow it down now. Step back and pops. Defense was all over. Just denies the shot. A wide open shot. Buzz hits it. Oh my goodness, what a move. That's some solid defense. Harden finding his rhythm. Harden, what a beautiful three. The defender is shaking with a big time block. Create space with the crossover. Blows by the D. A step back shot. That's a bad shot. Davis with an effortless dunk. Another lead change in his heated game. Cannot shake off the defender. Gets a good look. Knocks it down. Another lead change in his heated game. The defender cannot keep up. A tough three-pointer. That was not a good chance. Uncontested three-pointer. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Davis scores with a dunk. And they take the lead. Solid screen from Nurkic. Launches on top of defense. An off-balance shot, no good. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Fakes the shot. Oh my goodness, what a move. A fadeaway jumper. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. A clever fake. Nurkic. Pure dominance on display right there. Create space with the crossover. Goes up for the layup. Hard. Lays it up and in.
1, 2, 3.
The defender is shaking off on that one. Cut down. 3. An open 3 on the way. Brunson drains the three-pointer. One. And this one is in the books. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back.